Tell the meat.
With time and consideration.
With time and consideration.
The whereas statements.
The whereas statements.
Were built for grievances.
Built for grievances.
Does anyone have a grievance that they feel needs to be a part of this part? Sorry, of the petition.
Of the petition.
My question about a grievance is, do we need to add a whereas that calls Elections Canada somehow to account to be more vigilant or diligent in this case. My reason is the expressed discomfort with Elections Canada's past performance.
Express discomfort with Elections Canada's past performance.
Can I see a consensus on that?
Can I add to the end of that?
Suggestion?
And the fact that the Harper government tends to interfere in the operations of government departments when it suits its political interest.
And delay. Also.
Point of process. These grievances can be brought in through our therefore statement. And how we call Parliament to react.
Yeah.
I would like to read the therefore statement that's been proposed. Your petitioners call upon Parliament to create a culture of accountability and restore public confidence in the electoral process by immediately sanctioning an independent and thorough public inquiry into the complaints that Election Canada has received on fraudulent activity during the 41st federal election. This inquiry should have full investigative powers, sufficient resources as determined by the inquiry, a mandate that encompasses individual and potentially systemic problems, and that any appointed judge have an unquestionable reputation for independence from the government.
Yes.
It's also here as well. I'd like to put that forward for a temperature check.
No question? You need to add on there to give this inquiry jurisdiction.
Do you need to add on there
Do we need to add on there
to give this inquiry
to give this inquiry
jurisdiction?
jurisdiction?
I would propose, and what I have read, that the mandate should be sufficient.
Can I ask? Is there any more suggestions? Or modifications?
I think there should be some time frame. There should be some time frame added because it's too open-ended.
Because it's too open-ended.
How about I start this clause with immediately?
But the end as well.
Yeah.
But the end.
6 months.
The end as well. I can't forget.
Time frame.
A time frame.
Yeah, 6 months.
to report within 6 months.
Hopefully to report in the time frame of 6 months. Can I get a temperature check? Is there someone around here?
I would like to add immediately and with dispatch,
Immediately and dispatch.
hopefully within a 6-month time frame.
Hopefully within
In a 6-month time frame.
Can I get a temperature check on that statement? Are there any more suggestions or modifications?
I hate to do this because this way of talking takes so long. But can we add the suggestion in a whereas format? The suggestion I made about the Canada Elections Act. Provisions.
Can I see a temperature check?
See a temperature check.
As a point of process, for the sake of time, and I hate this limitation, let us gather again, because we don't just need one petition. We can bombard Parliament with our demands for a more just Canada. So this doesn't end here today. I have a suggested add-on to the therefore.
I have a suggestion.
Add on to the therefore.
If the inquiry
If the inquiry
finds that there is evidence
finds that there is evidence
of systemic abuse
of systemic abuse
of the electoral process
in the electoral process
in the last election,
in the last election
that we call
that we call
on the Governor General
on the Governor General
to dissolve Parliament,
to dissolve Parliament,
call a new election,
call a new election,
supervised
supervised
by international agencies
by international agencies
to ensure electoral fairness.
to ensure electoral fairness.
They say on how to make a petition
Say on how to make a petition.
that you're not allowed to make demands of the government.
You're not allowed to make demands of the government.
But we need to make more than one petition.
We need to make more than one petition.
So therefore I propose that we wrap this one up, print it off, get it back here and sign it. Listen to Professor Brian Palmer speak,
Listen to Brian Palmer speak.
and then gather again and create the next petition.
Create next petition.
That's all I saw.
Okay.
Okay.
With the process
With the process
of participatory
of participatory
petition making
petition making
in mind,
in mind,
I hope all of your voices
I hope all of your voices
feel acknowledged,
feel acknowledged,
but with the understanding
but with the understanding
that this process
that this process
will be ongoing.
will be